tables walk as the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's Drafts, your new homegrown.
Hello my good people and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. Now we're going to play with the new set, the Tarkir Dragonstorm. Now let's get right into this and join the queue. Now if it's your first time here, feel free to click some buttons if you like what I do. And especially welcome to my one new subscriber. I mean, we're almost hitting 100, which is nice. Now if you hear any background noise, it's probably one of my children who are reading and coughing a bit. But I hope you don't mind. If you like what I do, as I said, feel free to click some buttons, but most especially feel free to give feedback. So if you see me do any silly plays, big mistakes or whatever, feel free to point them out so that I can learn from them. Now, the chances of opening a one color rare are very slim because, you know, there's a lot of multicolored rares in this set. And let's see what we get. So there's this Severance Priest, which is okay, I guess, but not something I want to first pick. There's a Molten Exile, which is a good removal spell in red. Practitioner is one of the better white commons. Stormblood is also pretty good. Counterspell, or it's a Dragon 2/4 which gets pumped. But there's also this Alchemist's Assistant, which is a 2/1 lifelinker, which is already fine. And you can renew this and then put a lifelink counter on a creature you control. Now, for me, it's between these three, or actually these two, I guess, because I don't want to put myself into too many colors already. Anchor is also fun, I think, if you can make it work, but nothing I would first pick. This goes well into any black deck, I think. So I'm just going to take this one. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not sure what was in this pack, but this card is amazing. And I think it goes into any deck, but you want to try and have some cheap spells with this. So you want to have some ramp, if you can. And you also want to at least play one other spell before casting this. So that actually you get two 5/5 dragons, which is good. Even more would be even more ridiculous. Also like the Channeled Dragonfire, but I'm going to pick this amazing rare. Which is kind of surprising to be still in the pack. Well, there's a lot of big bombs, so the person could have two in their pack. Okay. I think this is a pretty decent, it's not really a trick, but a decent removal spell. I think that this removes pretty much anything. And if your creature actually survives and you can plow through, it works very well with then dealing some damage afterwards. There's also this Fresh Start. And I also like the Salt Road Pack Beast. I'm going to take this Dragon Strike because we're already in red. And I feel as if, looking at these cards, blue-green is open enough. And red is being cut off a bit, but I don't mind playing a double red card. You pay X life. This creature endures X. X activate only as a sorcery. Okay. Well, there is this monument which could help us fix. There's also a removal spell, which is pretty decent. And that this is still here. It tells me that green might still be open, but so is white, it seems. Also like the Snakeskin Veil. I will take this. We have a dragon, and since we want to be ramping, pretty much, I think that this is decent. 2 mana, draw a card, then you may discard a card. When you do discard a card with this way, Glacial Dragonhound deals 3 damage to target creature. That's pretty decent. The other ones are quite expensive. Now there is a Dragon's Prey, which is pretty good removal, must admit. And I think I cannot pass it here. I also like the Appraiser, but I think the removal spell is what we want. But these packs so far have been pretty stacked. So maybe we'll end up in black, green, red. Who knows? Twin Bolts, Humbling Elder is pretty good. If I'm going green, black, I want to keep red on the splash. but nothing is certain for now. Don't think I will be sacrificing a lot of creatures. Twin Bolt is decent. I guess I'll take the Cliffs here, because you never know what you're going to pick and play. Effortless Master very late. This card has been impressive to me. And there is a world where we will do some flurry stuff since we have the Scion. Wouldn't mind the falls, but I think I'll just go for the Effortless Master here. Okay, well, blue is looking very open. I also like this Fire Rift form, but I think the Sage is one of the better cards here. So let's just take it and see where we still end up. Maybe we won't be playing these cards, or maybe we'll have that one on the splash. But it seems to be going into green, blue, red. Not because of this sorcery, but simply because it seemed open enough. Okay. There are some pretty strong enchantments in this set. Don't really care about the stag, and we don't have any, at least not yet, anything that does something with this. Okay, I guess I'll take the Tawny back. I think this does enough for us. And what we want is cheap draw spells, so that we get to our big bomb and that we can double spell. But these colors seem to be open. This will be a 4-drop, 5-drop in our deck actually. Not really impressed. I think I'll take the land. I would like to draw some more lands in our 3 colors actually. Okay, well, I'll take the Resolve here over the Leopard. I think this card is, in this set, mainboardable. Sure. Okay, so this seems to be the way we're going. I don't think this will do a lot of work, but it's something. That's actually not terrible. I mean, we want to close up the board until that game, but I would like to get some ramp. So far I've not seen a lot. So I don't want to play this one, and I don't want to play the Duelist. I will play that one actually for fixing. Oh my goodness, this is a very good rare, but not in any of our colors. None of the uncommons are in our colors, which is very unfortunate. Overall, this pack is very, very bad for us, my goodness. Artisan can be good because it helps with the fixing and it ramps. And we do have some prowess payoffs. But I think I'll take the Ringing Strike Mastery. It's not the best removal, but I think it does what we want. And I think this one might come around. But other than that, this is a very, very bad pack for us. That was very unfortunate. Okay, well, we're not in white. We're getting past very good rares, but we can have another removal spell, which I think I will take here. And I wouldn't mind either this dragon or that dragon to come around. Don't really care about this. We have a removal spell. Also this effigy. And I think this is a pretty good way to trigger your flurry. But so far we've only got the Zion, which we care about, the flurry stuff. So I guess I'll take another removal spell, and then I think we're good with the instants and sorceries, and we want more creatures. I think that will be pretty good in our deck. Can we splash for this one? 3/3 flyer for 4. We don't have any ways for this, or for we don't have a lot of ways to make stuff leave our graveyard. This is also interesting. It is some kind of ramp, but I think I'll take the Stormblood. well, this is pretty decent. So this taps for 2, which is already pretty good. I don't mind the Bewildering Blizzard, but at this point I think we need this one. I need 2 drops mostly now. Some cheap Omen spells would also be good with the Scion. Well, that doesn't ramp. I think I want to keep red on the splash as most as possible. So I guess I'll take the Sculptor. Because even if it triggers just once, it's still fine. Okay. I'll take the land. Even if it just taps for 2 colors, but it is something we need. And maybe we will end up playing the Dragon's Prey. But we have some pretty decent removal. But we're lacking 2 drops really. We want some cheap spells now. These are not cheap spells. Well, not in our color. I think this card is pretty decent, but we, as I said before, we don't have amazing ways to get stuff from the graveyard. Guess I'll just take it. Wow. Well, this was our opening pack and it seems like absolutely no one's in black. So I guess we're just passing on a lot of black cards. We could play that. Don't think I want to play that one. But again, it's not a 2-drop, which is unfortunate. I will take the Artisan now. Another one, or that one. I think I need the 2-drop more than that one, but I like this one. Wow. We do have some dragons, so let me see how many we have. 2 so far. Okay, well, oh, that's white. We're opening nice rares, but not in our colors, which is unfortunate, but this is an absolute bomb. We could splash for it, I guess. I mean, we have the Tranquil Cove. It is an absolute unit. I think I'll try it. Now let's see if we can pick up some more fixing and 2-drops, and I think we will be good. This is effectively a 2-drop. So I will take that. Curve is looking okay. We do have the fixing with these Sentinels. I think this card is pretty good as well. There's also a removal spell, but I want to keep white on the splash. Whisper does also help. I don't want to play any more white cards. Seems like we have enough playables. I guess I'll go for this one. Okay, Formation Breaker is very nice. Could also play this, but I don't think we have a lot. We have 1 renew card, which I'm not even sure we will play. We do have this one, which does it continuously. We have 2 renew cards. I don't think this will happen a lot. I think I'll take the Wildling for fixing purposes and a 1 mana spell, which you can trigger Flurry with, I think is pretty good. Snakeskin Veil is something that I like. To keep stuff alive, perhaps. Okay, I'll take this one. 2 mana, get something back from the graveyard to our hand. If they kill our bomb, we can get it back. Envoy is pretty decent. I'll take the Cove here, because we will be splashing white. Another one of these. That is just bonkers. I don't think I need another Sentinel. I guess I'll take the Sculptor. But we won't have a lot of stuff in the graveyard. Could play this as Death Touch creature. Guess I'll at least take the counterspell. Not sure if it's a something we will play. I do need to do 1 cut. I guess it will be this one. I'll play the Monument for sure. Pretty decent card. We are a bit high on 4 drops. So I think we won't be playing that one because we have it on the splash. And it seems like this is about to be our deck. My goodness, blue-green was very open. I think I'll take it just as a flyer. Don't think I need this actually. I think it's very good if you have these colors, but if you need to pay it for 4 mana, I don't think it's worth it. And we just need to do 1 cut. We have a lot of ways to find lands with the Sentinels, the Wildling for 1 mana. Not sure why that one just jumped out. So do I cut a land or something else? I think I'll cut a land. We only need 1 white, which is good. We have 7 green. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. And we have 4 red. And we need green and blue mostly. We do need red, but not that badly. Maybe I do need to cut something. Maybe I have to cut this one. Yep. It's just a bit situational. If you have that in your opening hand or you draw it early, it's just not really worth it. You'd rather have a 2-drop in play. So let's see how this goes. I'm not entirely sure. But this is looking okay. It's a bit slow, hoping to draw a 2-drop, but we've got the Monument. Okay, well there's a land, which is nice. We have double red. I think I'll just find a green. And then we'll have double of every color. Would like to draw a creature. We have plenty. Oh, and he's going wide and aggressive. That is a creature. Let's just make sure that we use the right mana. Draw a card and then discard a card. I think I will get rid of the mountain because we've got 2 of those. Now he will have to either use a trick or make something unblockable or just remove this. This costs 6 mana. goodness, what do you do? 4 or 5 flying. When it enters, destroy target non-basic. Okay. 4 or 5 flyer now, pretty much. I think we have to get rid of that now that we can. And I'm not attacking, I guess. He can deal 4, we can deal 5. Sure, why not? I mean, we're not going to raise. But at this point he's either going to use a trick, so it dies anyway, or he's going to make something unblockable and he will deal us some damage and we would have dealt him none. Okay. Wow, he's really going wide and we are lacking creatures. We are only drawing lands, which is the worst thing. Well, I guess we just play the creature. Next turn we have a 5/5 elephant. But I would like to draw a few less lands, to be honest. Or fewer lands. So he can pump everything. He doesn't have great attacks if he does. Okay, so I guess he will attack for 2. We can attack with the Effortless Master. Oh my goodness. So much action. I think we're just dead here. We might have one more turn after this. And I'm going to use the Exile anyway. But I think he will just probably go to attackers. And if he does, I will kill the Voice of Victory. Because I think he's just going to attack with everything. And then pump the Bearer of Glory. Maybe I actually kill the Bearer of Glory because I can block the Voice of Victory and this just pumps everything too much. And do I want to do that before attackers? Oh wow, I didn't even get the chance. Why? Am I missing something? Why can I not? Well, this is just great. Oh, well, this is a bug. He's just going to pump it anyway. I just lost because of a bug. Why can I not play this? Well, that just lost us the game. Either I'm missing something. I had green mana, I had 2 mana up. As an additional cost to cast spell, you may behold a dragon, sure, but it's still 2 mana instant. Target creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker. Okay, well, I think that's clearly a bug. I'm going to report that and hopefully get my gems back. I just need to keep the time. But this is just so annoying to be losing like this. Pretty sure we still had a chance otherwise. Okay, so we've got some ramp, but no red source. Again, no 2-drops while we have tons of them. I'm not sure what this is. I should have played the other land, of course. Why are we not drawing creatures? I mean 2-drops. Anyway, let's not get salty. We can still easily win this. We play the Rejuvenator. I will mill 3. And next turn I can do this one. All I want now is a cheap creature. So we can put 3 counters on this. But we don't have double red, but I think putting 3 counters on this is still the best thing. So if we draw another red source, I think we're good. We can use the maneuver to make this fight. Okay, so I'm actually going to kill that. Okay, so we don't have a dragon at the moment. It deals damage, so... And with this we have 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So we can do both. Guess now we go wide, make it harder for him to kill and stuff. Yep. He is stuck on 3 lands and we are popping off, which of course feels good for us. Alright. Well, this is looking fine. Any cheap spell might be nice soon. So I'll just keep this up. We want to storm with it. Maybe should have, well, should I have kept, no, he knew I had the land. Maybe I should have kept it simply just to be able to discard it. But any cheap spell now, or even expensive spell, will be fine, because we've got a lot of mana. Okay, good game. Let's continue. Let's forget about the first loss, which he might have still won, but we lost it for reasons which were beyond my both comprehension and my range of influence. Only 1 land. Unfortunately, 1 more land and I would have kept this because we have the monument, but 1 land on the play, you should never keep that. Okay, well, I think I have to get rid of the storm scale. I think we will eventually maybe shuffle our library somehow. And now we know it's our last card, which is fine. Okay, interesting. No plays from us, but we have all our colors, which is fine. He might have a counterspell. Let's find out. Okay, no counterspell. And now the Ward 2 is actually pretty good. Because even if he has a removal spell, the odds are that he will not be able to do this. Okay. Drawing all the lands. We can't really kill that. He might hit us for 5. I could play both, but I don't hate that thing that much. And since we're not doing anything with the graveyard, I'm just going to offer the trade. But the whole idea, of course, of this is using the power to renew stuff. He has another one. So I think we're using the mastery on that one. Do we have double blue? Yeah, we do. Okay, so that's nice. And now if this survives, which it might, we do have some good ways to either keep it alive or use some kind of spell to kill something. But there are a lot of ways for him to bounce this or whatever. Maybe he has his own Ringing Strike Mastery. But I hope he just plays a creature and then we can... Okay, well that's very good for us. Start jumping. We have double red playing it. Keeping up the maneuver, of course. We have free attacks. Don't really care about the nest card. I rather use this for something else next turn. I have a pet. I should get my companion out. Yep. That is a nice bounce spell. Now we don't have any targets, otherwise we could have double spelled, unfortunately. Oh, that is still fine. So let's just do that. Let's just tap that boy. Play that one. And now we actually have a card in the graveyard and pretty much, I assume, more soon. If he attacks, I'm not blocking. But I think he has some kind of fight spell. Maybe he has his own removal. Whatever he does, I hope he just taps out and doesn't kill this. Then I can just attack freely, pump it, whatever. As long as he's tapped out, I think that will be the main goal. Did we shuffle our deck? Yeah, we did. When did we shuffle? Oh. Well, that changes things. Whenever this creature attacks, put 3 stun cards and draw 3 cards. Whenever you cast a turtle spell, untap this creature. Ward 2. We have 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. So we could do both. We could pump this, then kill it, and I think I have to do that actually. Did it do the math correctly? 3. I think we have exactly enough. Does he have a negate? That would be so deadly. Well, not literally deadly, but it would hurt a lot. I don't know. Oh, maybe he has the hexproof thing. That would be unfortunate. I can still attack if he... Wow. Okay. Yep, that's very strong. How did he pay that much? Tap an into creature control, add 1 mana of any color. How did he have that much mana? Oh, it costs X. Okay, well, getting to know the card, so... Yep, that was good. Vigilance and Trample, my goodness. Well, I will be getting some damage. And I no longer have any good attacks. Yeah, that's a good turn. It's very annoying for us because he will have everything untapped. And he can do it again next turn, which is crazy. He could even just do it now. Yeah, we are in quite a pickle. But then again, we've been drawing quite some lands. Okay, so that might help. We cannot do both. But I guess I have to try this. It's unfortunate that we don't have any attacks anymore, if this actually lands. Good evening, Thomas. So we can no longer attack. So we have to pass the turn. We have some stuff for the sculptor. But I don't think we will be able to get the win from this one. Now especially. We can go down to 1, but he will probably do this. Yep. He has a nice combination of cards. And we've mostly been drawing lands. If this dies, it's in our advantage, but I don't think we can actually get out of this. He uses this, he draws a card. They gain vigilance and trample. Well, I think that's it for this game, or at least this match. Sure. We milled our removal spell, which is unfortunate. And now we have to make some pretty terrible blocks. We lose everything. Never mind. Good game. So let's get our companion out. Let me check where it is. Yes. Very fancy. Okay, well, it actually should be 1-1. But anyway, this could be the last game. And it is annoying to be drawing a lot of lands, but it's part of the game. Okay, we've got all the colors, but not again, no 2-drop, which is strange. We've got a ton of them. But I guess I'll just keep it. I don't think it's really worth getting rid of this hand. Again, a 4-drop. Next turn we can at least play a sorcery. I thought it was a tawny back, but it's not. Okay, well, that is a card. Next turn I think it will be Rejuvenator. And then maybe we can use this on the Rejuvenator. It taps for 4. And I like the idea of having 4 mana. Okay. Okay, so it's still going to be Rejuvenator. And I think we can do a pretty decent play next turn. So we kill that. So let's see if I can do this correctly. We're drawing the lands. I am tapping this blue for this one. Killing that. And now we just tap this one for that one. And next turn we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so we can do both of these anyway. It seems like he doesn't have a target which is worth it. Okay, seems like he does have a target that's worth it. It's an instant, so I'm just going to attack with this one first. If he does block with everything, that's fine. Let's get rid of the token, which doesn't come back. Now we'll play the Sage. Thanks. We have our own. Nothing to get out of our graveyard, unfortunately, to get some value from this one. This is a very good card. Seems like he will use it now. He's going into the... Okay, well... Wondering if he will still attack. I don't want to double block with the Sage of the Skies. Well, and whatever happens, I don't think I'm going to block with the Sculptor, because this ability will get us the value from the Skimmer. Is it also Trample? No, it's just Haste. So I think these will have to chump. Or just block something. Yeah, he's got a nice deck. Very nice. Okay. Seems like he's at least still giving me some time. I'm not sure why he's not just attacking with something. Seems like he's going to kill the Effortless Master. What? Okay. Well, thank you for the win. I must admit I didn't agree with you. I don't think I actually had that win in the pocket. But now I do. Okay, we're 2-1 actually. So let's just see this as an extra challenge of going to, what is it? 2 losses instead of 3. Three colors, but not blue, and no 2-drop. Okay, there's blue, so we have all the colors, but yet again no 2-drop. Top decking a 2-drop now would be amazing, so that we can actually just use the maneuver on something. Guess it's not happening. So we will be enduring some damage. Sure. Oh, this sucks. Well, I think I have to do it. I hope he plays something with flying so that at least we have something to do. Well, that is something that we can block with the Sculptor, if we have to. It would be classic Magic the Gathering to now be drawing a 2-drop. Okay, so it seems like we're good. We can block the Appraiser. I don't mind if you use the trick or use a removal spell. Next turn we have the Sage. Tap something down. Sure. We get 4 damage. I guess I'll tap down the Death Touch creature, obviously. And he is filling our graveyard, and we are drawing a lot of lands. A lot of lands. The good thing about this card is that you actually, I mean, you don't mind killing it, but it still has quite some value when you kill it. Okay. Yeah, that's a very nice turn for the opponent. Kinda expected or hoped for him to be done with this action, but it seems not. Okay, that is actually very nice. Let's just get value right now. No. No, I can take 2 more. I'm just going to do this. If he doesn't kill the skimmer, next turn we can do the sage and the knockout. Seems like he will kill the skimmer. I should have used the sage because it can only trigger once each turn. So once this triggers, this has no bonus value anymore. Guess I'm taking 4. But this is... he's putting so much pressure on us. Okay, so we are killing that. Let's see if we can draw land. I guess I'm going to kill that initiate anyway. And I think I'm just going to do it now because he has a lot of life. I'm not attacking because I want to block. I'm going to mill with this one. Ooh, ouch. Dude. Yeah, he's got the nice combinations going. So we can kill that, which leaves us with 3 mana up. I would like to play this, but I think I have to use the ability. So let's just destroy this. We take 2 more damage, we play the Rejuvenator. We take 4 more damage. Okay, we go down to 2. We have to hit something with this, or just top deck something. That is so unfortunate. So if we don't hit anything that we can add to the board, we're just dead. We don't hit anything that we can add to the board. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Yep. Okay, well, that's it for this draft video. I'm off to post a complaint about this bug that I encountered, or I'm just stupid and I don't understand the card. Thank you for watching. It ended on a 3-2 note, which I must say was a bit disappointing, but otherwise we would have had one more shot. Thank you for watching, and I wish you a very good day. Goodbye.
Grab the card, shuffle dreams in the palms. Dad's drafts roll heavy, we bombing like psalms. Stacks on the table, strategies to flex. Running these lines like counterspell checks. Dad drafts in the zone, pulling rares from the throne. Mana on the stack, magic seeds we've sown. From poppers to planeswalkers, the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown. to Dad's Drafts, your new homegrown.